Hi, my name is Randy Rolfe, and I'm president of the Institute for Creative Solutions. And I'm talking about foundational concepts of vibrant health through natural living. I've been teaching that ever since the 70s, and I know it works. And what I want to talk about today is cravings and how to get rid of cravings. It's a good thing to look at the end of the year because you want to start out the new year free of challenges that mess up your resolutions about health. And cravings come, I've mentioned some of the concepts along the way. This is actually the 76th session that I've had with you. It's about cravings come because you have low energy. And different people go for different foods to pick up their energy because, as I've described before, we tend to, each of us have a favorite hormonal system that we rely on to pick up our energy. So people who tend to rely on the thyroid gland, they really look for carbohydrates and caffeine. People who rely on their adrenals, they go for salt and meat. People who rely on the sex glands tend to go for fatty stuff like cream cheese or potato chips or bacon. And people who are basically look to their pituitary glands like sweets and milk in particular, cottage cheese and fruits. And they're not big on meat and eggs and things like that. So what it all boils down to is that humans do a lot better on whole foods because they tend to support all the hormone systems in a balanced way, and the body can pick and choose better how to keep that energy level up. So the way to minimize your cravings is to eliminate for at least a week, preferably 2 weeks, any kind of refined carbohydrates. And if you really have a lot of cravings for pasta and sugar, sodas, it's best to eliminate all carbohydrates for a week or two. And for a while that was considered, very scary, we have to have carbohydrates. But that is not true. That's a complete mistake. We do find, just like Eskimos, they don't get any carbs at all for about 6 months a year. We can live fine without carbohydrates, and many other peoples have not had sweet stuff or even grains to live on. So that's the best way to get rid of cravings, because then your body gets back into burning stored fat instead of relying on a quick fix of sugar or glucose getting into the blood. That also leads to hypoglycemia and what they now call pre-diabetes, and that's where the cravings come from. So if you're craving fat, then maybe have some vegetables first, or something that's a whole food that includes fat, like a full-fat yogurt or an avocado. And if you're craving meat and salt, then have a piece of turkey or chicken that something's not too overwhelming to your system, and don't salt it to death. If you're craving carbohydrates, have a big salad with some walnuts and a little cheese maybe. And if you're craving the milk products, you need to eat good quality protein and snack on whole foods like nuts and seeds and, again, avocado, things that will help balance out those cravings and get your body working through the stored fat rather than relying on this, what we used to call the hypoglycemic roller coaster of every 2 hours having to pick up your blood sugar again. So that's it for today, how to avoid cravings. After those 2 weeks, you won't really crave stuff anymore, and your appetite will tell you the truth. Remember to drink plenty of water before you snack and before a meal, because then your body will normalize and tell you the truth about how much to eat and also what to eat, and avoid your craved refined foods. So have a great day. This is Randy Rolfe, randyrolfe.com, and go to that website. There's all kinds of resources and links and podcasts from experts from around the world about family life and health. Thank you.